Hey, Uncle Babe.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers.
Yeah, people, wagwan. Yeah, morning duty.
Morning duty.
Set off
We're starting with the class. And tujifunira wakusula today.
This is the promised land.
This is the class.
So yeah, welcome to yet another video. Today we're going to be building the cow shed. So here we are making plan and showing my partner what we're going to be doing, how we are going to be partitioning the shed. We are constructing a cow shed that is going to accommodate 2 cows. So they have to have a sleeping area and a feeding area. So here we had started putting the wood up. The other people that you see in the background is a neighborhood young men that come around most of the times that want to see what we're doing and they want to help out to get something small for school the next day. So it was a weekend, and yeah, so here we'll speed it up to show you what went down. So put in mind that this was actually built in one day. We used one day to set up the concrete and put the roof. We forgot to record that, so this was the day when we started putting out the wood, and we used exactly one day to just finish the whole thing. So enjoy the vlog. So yeah, here we're fixing the last panel, and this is the final reveal of all the woodwork that was done. All that is left is to pour concrete, because we want our cows to be clean, so we'll be doing a concrete pour. And in the meantime, I'll just show you around what it looks like inside. We partitioned the feeding area to accommodate the 2 animals, and so this is what it looks like. This is the alleyway of how they'll be entering, and this is how we'll be locking them into their paddock during the feeding time. And this other side will be their sleeping area. So the floor would look better after we are done pouring the concrete, but this is what it looks like now. So concrete poured, already secured, and now we're doing the screeding. We had to get a mason to do this because we're not good in cement. So here the mason was splashing some cement so that they can do solid rock filling, and then smoothing it out so that it's easy to clean in case of droppings or all the animals just that it would be easier to be cleaned when it's properly sealed. The mason is doing his thing and making sure that they actually get to sleep somewhere that is nice. So yeah, in the alleyway we had to create it. We had to create a small bend so that we could correct the hygiene and also as manure to later use. So I just thought I should give you the insides of how we made the famous signpost that we have outside the gate. We actually made it ourselves, so we used some of our off-cut woods from the previous project, which was the cow shed. So those off-cuts we had to remove some of the extra wire that was left and then sand them, and we don't have like so many of the proper tools, so we just nailed them all together and used a panga to actually create this signpost. Here it went all the way into the night, and we did some of the measurements just to do it. This was the next day in the morning. We had already put it up and we gave it a first coat. So we're trying to figure out what kind of design would look nice on our welcome note. So here we used some of the off-cut woods as well, the timber that was lying there, so that we could create now a design that would befit, you know, the nice signpost that we already see out there. We wanted to give it more of a local feel, and so here we're trying to scrape the wood with the panga because, like I said, we don't have the right tools. So we're trying to cut through it and make a curve here so that the signpost could still look nice as if it was done by professionals, you know. I mean, we are professionals, but not the best there is. But I mean, for a first time, we did a pretty good job. So here we tried to fit it in and see how it would look. After enough fitting and digging the holes, we decided to just hold the roll and it's already in the ground and drying. So we did, since it was a simple job, we decided to actually do the cement pour and everything ourselves instead of calling somebody else. So here we are trying to fit it in, and we decided we were going to write some wordings on the ground, you know, to appreciate ourselves for a job well done. So here we wrote the name of the farm, and then we decided, yeah, if you are keen, you must have seen that was a name. It wasn't written by me, and I'm not good on telling, so I won't tell who wrote the M. It was supposed to be an N. So that was fixed later, but we called everybody who was around to just put their names. That's my name right there. So yeah, everybody wrote their name somewhere so that we could keep a piece of history. I mean, later when everything is done, they will cover up this place and do better masonry, but for now we just said, let's just put something, you know. Here was how it looked in the night. It was glowing because we put a coat of varnish, and the next morning we decided to hang the carvings of the name. So here we're trying to fix it in and give it another coat. So we had to resize the chain so that it could swing properly. Here it was done and it was in. So kudos to us for a job well done. We decided to go ahead and take some pictures so that we could again, congratulate ourselves for a job well done. So here's the final look. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to leave a comment,